Hey everybody, my name is Alex Merced from Greico Financial Trading, and welcome to this video about starting a career in the finance industry. So you would like to work in finance, you would like to be a stockbroker, a trader, a market maker, an investment banker, an analyst. This video is just about kind of how to get that career started, how to start laying the foundation. So you may be a student currently, someone who's going for their undergraduate finance degree or their MBA. Or you may be someone who's looking to switch careers. Either way, there is a path. And especially a path where you can start taking steps now before you make the leap. Okay? So one of the things about being in the financial industry is that in order to really have any of the jobs in which you deal with the public or you're dealing with management of money, what you're going to need to do is get securities licenses. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of walk you through what some of these licenses are and which ones you can get right now. Okay, traditionally what's happened is that you'd have to wait till you got hired, and the company that hired you would sponsor you for the exam, which means you kind of have to wait till you found the job. But some of that has changed. Now there are exams, there are licenses you can get before you even get brought in for an interview. And now those exams will actually be used to determine who gets an interview. So getting them is imperative in order to start your career in the financial industry. So let's take a look. So this is Finra's website. Now, if you're not familiar with Finra, Finra stands for the Financial Regulatory Authority. They're the regulatory body of the financial industry. They're the ones who decide what licenses are needed to do what. They basically watch over all the broker-dealers, who their employees are, etc. So this is a page on their website, finra.org, that kind of lists all the different exams that exist. So these are all the many licenses that you will need. Okay, and this is what we here at Greico Financial Training spend a lot of time helping people with, helping people get these very licenses. But the one I'd like to bring up today is the Securities Industry Essentials exam. This exam can be taken without employer sponsorship, so you don't need to be hired. You can take it now. You can start preparing for it now. So this way you can have that on your resume, which will put you closer to the top of the list in who gets interviewed, because they'll know you can pass the licensing exam. What used to happen is that since you had to wait till you got hired, you would hire someone, and then they, after 6 months of studying and training, they may or may not have passed their licensing exams, and then you'd have to hire someone else and do it all over again. With the new SIE, employers can, well, find out who is able to pass these licensing exams ahead of time, so this way there's less turnover so it makes it easier for the employee to signal that their interest in this industry, and it's easier for the employer to filter out who can pass these licensing exams, making it a good thing for both the employer and the employee. So again, the Securities Industry Essentials exam. Okay, so bottom line, it's 75 questions, multiple choice questions that you can take over in a 1 hour and 45-minute pass. In order to take the exam, you do have to pay Finra $60. So that's something you square away with Finra. When that time comes, you'll go to this page here on Finra's website. And on this page, here you can actually schedule yourself to take exams without sponsorship. Okay, so this is finra.org/industry/enroll-series-exam. Okay, now, well, the SIE is the primary exam you need, and once you pass the SIE, you'll have the exam for 4 years. You'll have the license for 4 years. So long as you get hired by a broker deal within 4 years of passing the exam, you're good. If not, then you have to take it again. But if you really want to go the extra mile, you should also take your NASAA exams. What these do is they get you either state registered, which is a Series 63, which allows you to be registered with the state, which you have to take eventually anyways. Because in order to solicit people and talk to customers in any state, you need to have your Series 63. Your Series 65 licenses you to be an investment advisor representative, which means you can, well, do fee-based business, which is really where a lot of the industry is going right now. So you're definitely going to want to have that ability. Or you can do both and take the Series 66, which basically is a combination of the 63 and 65. But that's another exam that you can take without having to necessarily be hired by a BD and sponsored for the exam. So again, getting these exams earlier than later gives you more flexibility and more mobility when looking for an employer. But how do I prepare for these exams? So while you would go here to enroll for the exam, you need to be prepared. These are not easy exams. So basically for the SIE, you're thinking 4 to 6 weeks of preparation. For the Series 63, you're looking at 2 weeks of preparation. For the Series 65 or 66, you're looking to another 4 to 6 weeks of preparation. But you need to have the right tools, okay? And that's what we're here for at Greico Financial Training Institute. What we do is we train people, okay? We don't just train people to pass their licensing exams, but we also do professional training like the Road to Wall Street program, which I'll get into in a little bit. But this is our website, and let me just show you where you can find stuff. So if you want to prepare for a licensing exam, you'll just go right over here to licensing exams, and you'll see our menu. So you would want to be taking the SIE, the Securities Industry Essentials exams. Now, while you can quickly skip to see our class schedule, our materials, or get to one of the classes, you can get to everything by just clicking right there on the title of the exam, and that'll take you to our menu of products. Okay. Now, bottom line is, if you're in the New York City area, I highly recommend that you come to one of our classes. It's a lot of fun. We teach very differently than others. We're not going to take you into a room and read you a bunch of PowerPoint slides and bore you to death. We do everything on a whiteboard. We do everything in 4 colors. We do it through engaging lecture, a lot of back and forth, a lot of fun, small classes, max 20, 25 students. So we try to keep it intimate. We try to keep it fun. We try to keep it engaging because we want you to pass this exam, but we want you to learn things that are going to help you in your career along the way. We're very good, and we're very keen on giving you sort of a rocket ship in your career. But basically, you have the Platinum package, which is going to give you access to the class, access to our online class for 1 year. Along, it'll give you access to our online question bank where you can do questions, simulate exams for 5 months, and then you get a textbook as well. Now, if you're not in the New York City area and can't make it to one of our classes, you can still get the online on-demand class where you can kind of hear me make jokes and tell stories, kind of like you're watching me do so right now. Okay, and that's called the Gold package. It gives you the on-demand class, 1 year access, the question bank, 5 months of access, and the textbook. And if you want to go it alone and just need your materials, you can always do the Silver package, which is just the question bank and the textbook. And then, of course, you can buy everything a la carte. So, bottom line is you can see the same type of setup of Platinum, Gold, Silver for any license. You can pick up your licenses here, and then on top of that, you get access to us. Basically, me and the other instructors here at Greico Financial Training are always just an email and a phone call away to help you out as you get your career started. But beyond the SIE, once you get your licenses, you're also going to want to have that additional sort of personal brand, that additional depth of knowledge that's going to really kind of help you excel in your career and get growing faster. And that's our Road to Wall Street program. So starting in 2019, we're going to be offering several modules. We'll be releasing them little by little. They'll be available online and through live courses on our schedule, where basically they're training you on all sorts of things such as info calisthenics, where we're training you on kind of how to seek information, and basically so that way you're always kind of on the pulse of the industry. Economics, where we're going to talk about what a lot of that data means and how to read it and kind of understand the market. The world of bonds, where we really kind of help put the bigger picture of what the bond market is and how interest rates interplay and control the world, the stock market, politics, all that. The Federal Reserve, where we kind of understand the Federal Reserve's role in setting monetary policy and interest rates. Our Bitcoin blockchain crypto module, we talk about help understand what is blockchain technology and the crypto space, so that way you can understand kind of as this technology helps evolve the financial industry, what does it mean, why does it matter? Basically, and also additional training on helping be a leader, on being a great sales presenter, and a lot of other cool stuff, and also trips to the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ, so you can see a lot of this stuff in action. So do consider also enrolling in our Road to Wall Street program once you've gotten your SIE. But basically, that's what you need to start your career. So basically, you need your licenses, you need to go get your SIE, and you can get your materials, begin training from your SIE over here at Greico.com. So my name is Alex Merced from Greico Financial Training Institute. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions and any guidance you may ever need. Thank you so much. Have a great day and enjoy.